Alright, now what you're going to want is an old ornament. If you have this, one of these things, take them off, paper clip. I chose a gold one, gold sparkly one. As you can see here, you can turn it into a pumpkin. Mine, the glitter still showed. Then what you're going to need is a paintbrush. Orange paint. If you want, you can get brown paint and paint the top of this for a stem, or green. And once it's dry, or you can dab it when it's wet to enough where it's dry, and then use Sharpie, sorry, and then draw whatever face you want on the ornament pumpkin, and then hang it wherever you want. Now you don't want too much paint on your brush, because if there is too much paint you paint, there's gonna be like too much paint on here. Obviously, you have to like smear it a little bit more, where it's a little bit flat, not too bumpy when it's dry. Now, don't be stupid like me. I'm wearing my favorite blacking shirt. Wear an apron or have a towel in front, blanket that you don't use, or shirt that you don't use anymore. Just wear that over that. Since I'm a little far away from the table, I'm just doing this. A little bit close, but not too close. Now for example, right here there's a little too much paint on the top. And you can see the line, so you want it to be kind of like quote unquote flat. It doesn't have to be perfect or fully colored in, and any ornament will work. I'm not sure if any ornament, but like ornaments that you don't use anymore. So I don't think there's really any Halloween ornaments out there in the store that much anymore. And I already did 2 of them. Same faces. And I just thought of this yesterday. I was just bored. I'm like, oh, I have ornaments that I don't have anymore. Or I have, but I don't use anymore. So I just decided to paint them. I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast. Just a habit. Now once it's halfway, you're going to want to try to turn it around like this. Hold it by the little holder thing. I don't know what to call it. And then paint this, the bottom side. Now if you will get some paint on your finger from time to time. Depends on how careful you are, or how messy you are. There's nothing wrong with getting a little paint on your hands. Now, I don't know if anyone's done this idea before, but I just thought of it yesterday. And then, there you go. Now, I'm sorry, but I don't have paper towel next to me, so I'll just grab this. And what I did was I had some paper towel, or you can get a napkin. Just try to set this down, or like do this. And what I did was this. I put it around it, gently dabbed it, like this, very gently. Now a lot of it may show, but then you can just go over again later if you want before you draw a face on. Just be very careful not to wipe too much off, or don't wipe it just like this. Don't wipe. Otherwise then the paint will definitely come off. You can see, just like a little bit of gold you can see, or like whatever color you want. Now if you have already an orange ornament, you can just paint a face on it. just dab it a little bit more. I mean, if you're impatient like me, then yeah, you're going to want to do this. And then do the face. See, this is how much possibly will come off of the thing. The ornament. And then you just want to do the face. I'm going to copy it exactly like this. Now you can do it wherever you want. Like that. I just want to make sure it's just a little bit more dry on one side for sure. I mean, it's a pretty fun idea if you're bored or like just tell anyone about this idea if they haven't thought of it. If they're like bored or want to do a DIY. Well, if it's already an ornament, then the rest is DIY. Do it yourself, which that means. Now, if you're gonna make a face, the eyes or whatever aren't gonna exactly be the same. Because nothing's gonna be perfect, which is okay. And I prefer you don't exactly do an outline with pencil or pen because it's not really going to see. So just try to do it in your head and just immediately go with Sharpie. Pretty much obviously black. Black Sharpie. And then there you have it. DIY Halloween ornament. Do whatever face you want, but all you need is an old ornament you don't use, orange paint, brown or green paint for the stem, which is the top of the ornament, obviously a paintbrush, some, what is it? I'm sorry, I completely erased from my vocabulary, newspaper, put it on where you want first, on a flat surface, then get a paper towel, do what I said about dabbing around the ornament, and there you have it. Have a nice day, bye!